All right, what's up everyone, to another video of Full Speed Impulse, and today we are back working on the CRF110, and we got another upgrade to do to this thing. Now this one here might not be your most common upgrade and all that, and a lot of people might not think about this, but last year when we were doing some riding and all that, got put in a pickle and all that with my boy riding the bike, and because there's a part of the exhaust that is open, even wearing the proper riding pants and proper riding boots and all the right gear, it still ended up burning his leg, which was no bueno. Yeah, as you can see right here, CRF 110, we do have the Pro Circuit exhaust on here, but the nice thing about the Pro Circuit exhaust, it does use your stock heat shield, but unfortunately, the issue was not being right here being the burn, but right here, and unfortunately, this is where it gets the hottest. So we are going to do some heat wrap on this thing and get this thing all covered up just to right here. And a nice thing about this too is that we're not wrapping the whole exhaust, so you're not going to probably retain too much heat in the motor, and you shouldn't retain any heat. All the heat should still transfer through the exhaust like it's normally supposed to. So first things first, I would have been told, we got a bucket of water, we got our wrap here, which is fiberglass. So we're gonna see how much we're gonna need to wrap this right here, and then we're gonna soak it in the water. And then we have these metal straps here, which I've been told are kind of not great. We're gonna see on how these work and how well they hold the wrap and all that. And if they don't hold them great, then we'll switch to, we got some good old standard hose clamps here. But we're gonna see if these three here will get the job done. So in just a short distance, should be easy. We'll put one here, and then one here at the end. And that should be great. So let's get at it and figure this thing out. Alright guys, we got it all wrapped up, and we had to use a hose clamp up here. They warned us saying that the hose clamp's going to be the better option, so that's what we went with up there. And didn't quite measure it 100% right after we started wrapping, probably a little bit closer than we thought. And we left a little gap, but that's not a big deal. The main part here is covered, so that's gonna be good. So that, wet it down like we did. We soaked it in this bucket, and we instantly started wrapping. And you want to pull it tight. You should definitely wear some gloves. There's a dye on there that ended up getting on our hands. We were able to wash it off, no problem. But the other thing is, this is fiberglass, and that'll make you very, very itchy. So now we're gonna run the bike. I don't know if it helps it adhere to the header or just helps it just snug up a little bit, but we're gonna let it do a little heat cycle and let that warm up and get all the water off, and then hopefully she is good to go. Looks good too. So give you guys a little fire up action here. Yeah, buddy. Alright, so as you guys can see, the wrap came out pretty awesome, and I think that's going to do the job, guys. Just thinking about a little bit more safety for our boy and all that. And just something for maybe you think about too, if you're a child and all that's riding. Just keeping that exhaust, making sure that header's covered up a little bit. Alright guys, so now we got it all wrapped up and all that. You know, it only takes a second. That header is so hot. If it touches you at all, it's going to burn you so bad. You know what, for an adult and all that, it's really easy for us to push the bike off and all that, but for your kid, it's a little bit more difficult and all that, and that's why it's a good idea to keep that header fully wrapped up. That way, if it lands on them or anything weird happens, they might have a little bit of time to get away from the bike or from the header before it really causes any type of damage. So, or even if your kid's walking around or you got a young one and he accidentally bumps against the header or whatever would happen, it gives them just a little bit extra time, because it doesn't take long when the pipe is so hot. And you know what? If it makes the motor run a little bit hotter and causes a little bit more excessive wear, I doubt it's not going to cause any of that stuff. It's going to be perfectly fine. But even if it did cause a little bit of a difference, I'm willing to risk that for a little bit extra protection for our boys and all that good stuff. So I appreciate you guys watching this video and all that. And, till next time, we'll see you later.